Hi guys, my name is Peter and welcome to our channel. Today we got something special. You guys know my passion for vintage RC cars. I do have a Black Wolf from early 90s from Radio Shack. I do like those cars. I used to have a few of them back in 90s and I really enjoy it. Also I did have a few gold arrows, red arrows. It's similar car but slightly different. And today I picked up another Black Wolf in a really good condition and an original box. I believe it comes with everything what it comes from store back then when you can pick it up. Original price it was $99 and 90 look like it's 95 cents. It's come in a really nice package like that. It said, let's see, skills level 4. Wow, I didn't know actually the skill level exists even back then. We're talking about almost 30 years back. And like I said, it's come in a really nice package. It's an original box with styrofoam. Let me open it and you guys can see what it comes with. Anytime when you open those old RC cars, I mean the original boxes, they come with like little styrofoam protection, which is really cool. I mean I really like those cars. Also come with manual. My operator is gonna come a little bit closer. It's original Black Wolf manual, and it's owner manual. It shows what the part of the cars. The coolest part, well, it shows how to install batteries properly. Then in the end, well, here's the charging precision. There will have a schematic for replacement parts. A lot of people think that's how you take it apart, how you disassemble. Right here, guys, look at pretty much any parts. If something's gonna fail or breaks, back then you can order it. And I remember early 90s, I did order a couple tires or so, then some plastic brackets. It's quite amazing. Oh, here's another little documentation that's important. Notice read before operating your car. It's kind of saying pretty much this car can reach really insane speed. This guy from FCC wants you to know. Pretty much read it through. There's not much important stuff, but it's still kind of nice. It comes with styrofoam inside. You guys can see the car itself. Also protection bars. Let me put it in. Then this car even comes with original battery. Well, the thing is, those cars when you purchase it back then, they never come with battery including. You have to buy it separate. That's a Radio Shack, inner cell, nickel cadmium racing battery pack. It sounds like a lot. And the kind of funny part, when you pull it out, especially when you think it's a turbo racing battery pack, and it's only 1200 milliamp. It's not like 5000 or 3500. The thing is, 1200 milliamp back then, back 90s, late 80s, early 90s, still considered it's a pretty powerful pack, you know. I mean, and the battery is still in a good condition. It holds charge. It comes in an original box. I don't have original, I should call the same age battery charger from Radio Shack, but eventually I may pick it up. Then the car itself, which is really cool. Yeah, now I'm gonna show you. There's another styrofoam protection bar, and here's the radio. Oh, by the way, guys, that's kind of really cool. Back then, it really did blow my mind. It comes with a little plastic wrench to to help you remove it front and rear tires. I believe it's like 8mm wrench, a plastic wrench, which is really cool. The controller fits. Let me pull out controller. The controller actually, I really like that controller even better than, for example, those other cars like a golden arrow. This controller it's not as boxy square boxy like other one, which much more comfortable to hold it. Plus battery bay, it opens on the front instead on the back, and it also fits 6 AA's, which is same as other controllers for like Golden Arrow, then Sagitta comes, then Tiger, I believe, made by Radio Shack. They all have that kind of square old style boxy controller. This guy, I mean, I like it. Plus back then those controllers I use it for homemade RC cars, for like on the truck instead tires. Both acceleration controller, the port, and steering, you can rotate it. You take it apart, unscrew a couple of screws, you can rotate it 180, 90 degree, especially when you build it RC car with trucks. The second controller, you have to go not side to side, front to back, and this controller capable. Let me show you what's the difference between those two RC cars, those two black walls. They both black walls. They look identical in the one hand. It's those label slightly looks a little bit different. And first thing I thought it's a different print. Actually no, they are slightly discolored, because on this side you can still see on some portion original color. But even they are identical, I mean same cars, black walls, but they are slightly different. This guy, I believe it's the original one, the first black wolf ever been released and made in Macau. And this guy made in China. That's the second, that's like in the end of a run of black wolves, I believe in 1993 or 94. That's the last year when they made, and they switched it to China. And in the first glance you think, well, the Chinese probably is not, I mean, is the same, or maybe it's worse quality or so. They're slightly different. The quality wise, they pretty much the same thing, because the electronics they still use an original. But the Chinese one, the front bumper mounted on the 2 screws instead of one on the front, and that's kind of improvement in the design right there. Everything else is same. And black wolves, like I said, I really like back then, and I still enjoy it even right now, because to be honest, early 90s, especially kind of affordable RC cars, if you take it apart, let me show you a circuit board. The circuit board will have similar layout like this guy. I mean, Golden Era will have a slightly bigger cooling sink, slightly wider, and will have 2 transistors. Black Wolf is the first RC car, I mean cheap style RC car I should call, which was using a MOSFET. This guy is a MOSFET, and it's a BUZ11. Even quarter century after, I still remember the part number, because in my experience I did blow it a couple of them. On those cars it's kind of like all-in-one. The controller board, receiver with speed control, it's a one single board. Servo, it's like you always, it will be attached by wires. And on the Golden Era, Red Arrow, Tigers, there's a lot of other cars which was manufactured in the same time period as Black Wolf. They all have the servo with usually with 6 wires attached to a control board or the main board with wires. On a Black Wolf, with connector. It means if you busted your servo, it will be easy to replace it. You can order it back then from Radio Shack, and I believe I may did that also, ordered 1 or 2 servo because I busted like just right now. And those cars back then I was able to run not only from 7.2 volts. I was using Makita stick pack 9.2 volts. By cutting those ends, it will fit 9.9. I mean, I'm sorry, I said 9.2, 9.6 volts. And then that car was capable go around 20 miles. In stock configuration, it's doing 15, which these days it doesn't sound a lot, but back in 90s, it's pretty fast. 15 miles, and with stock configuration from the box, it's pretty good. With 9.6 volts Makita battery, it's capable to do 20. It will give a lot of other cars in a similar range run for the money. Anyway, guys, this car we're not gonna run today because, like I said, I was gonna try to keep it in a pristine condition like the way it is right now. We're gonna run it my other Black Wolf, and today we're gonna run in a lithium-ion 7.4 volts, 5 amp. We're gonna go across the street in a dirt pit, and we will see how that baby runs. Well, guys, our plan is have to be changed a little bit. This Black Wolf is gonna run on original nickel cadmium, that 1200 milliamp, the one I show you. I was planning running that lithium-ion, but I forgot I didn't charge it. A few days ago I used this battery on another my RC car, and pretty much it's almost empty. Anyway, even it's gonna be better because original Black Wolf is gonna use the original battery. I'm gonna show you. That's original, the one that I showed you a few minutes ago. Let's run it and see how it performs. Look at that. It spins tires all on demand. Let's try to reach it full speed. I need a little bit longer distance, and now we're going for gold. It's actually running pretty good. That's why I'm saying the old vintage cars is always fun to run it. Yeah. First of all, because like I said, it's over 25 years old. You know, then it's still running. Everything is still in one piece. You know, it's kind of amazing, to be honest. Plus, we're running on a really old battery. Most of the batteries, they will be dead by now. You know, this guy original Radio Shack, I believe. If you cut it open wrapper on the cells itself, it will be stamped made in Japan. Yeah. Look at it. I mean, that 540, the size motor, it really kicks some dirt. Look at it. Well, guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys did like this video, enjoy it as much as we do. If you do, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. We will really appreciate. Also, I'd like to show you one more thing which I really like about that Black Wolf. It did have a handle. Pretty much, if you look at the rear suspension, it has that little handle, and it's easy to carry it from car to a truck or whatever. Well, guys, thanks. I appreciate it.